How goes the people? How you doing today? NGS back again for another video. And for the longest time, people have wanted me to give my thoughts and my opinions on this so-called war that has been going on in the gaming world for the past, I'd say it's been going on for damn near almost a year now. Yeah, just looking at it, I mean, because when it was first announced and that one was more or less rumored, yeah, it's been going on for a year. And I have discussed my opinions on this matter through various media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and of course on my blog TV. I actually had a good chunk of the time where I spent dedicated to it. But I never really talked about it on YouTube, which I really don't. I mean, honestly, we can just like go to my blog TV. We should have like a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week, and then we get all we need to know from Neo, you know, because when the hell are you going to do a YouTube video on it? So really, that's where I draw a lot of my inspiration from. My blog TVs is where really, if someone brings up a topic, I'll talk about it, and then usually it'll sometimes translate to a YouTube video. But it's on the whole debate between two upcoming first-person shooters, and that is, of course, Battlefield 3 from EA and DICE, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 from Activision, Infinity Ward with help from Sledgehammer Games and Raven Software. You see, that doesn't sound as cool as the Battlefield one, like, I'm just pointing it out there. It's just, from both sides of the fan base, there's just been this really, more so, you cannot get more fanboyish than this. I mean, like, you look at the war between the PS3 and 360, and you think that is childish, but when you look at the Call of Duty versus Battlefield guys, it's hilarious, and I'm not even gonna defend either side, like, because both of them are outright retarded. While everybody does know I do support Battlefield more so than Call of Duty, I'm not going to sit here and defend some of the comments the fanboys have said. You just hear everything. You hear everything from, you know, people who play Call of Duty are little kids, whiny little 12-year-old brats. Call of Duty takes no skill. It's a camp game. Then you got the Call of Duty guys attacking the Battlefield people saying, oh, it's too slow, sluggish gameplay. All you're doing is capturing objectives. You got to use teamwork. Who the hell needs that? And really, if you are going to start a quote-unquote debate with somebody, you really shouldn't act in that sort of manner. I mean, because this is really childish, and these are mostly people in their teens to their early 20s. It makes me sad that I'm 18 and I'm more mature than some of these people who say that sort of stuff. And I'm pretty sure most of those guys aren't trolling. Those people are damn serious with their comments. You know, it's just that the war between two plastic games is, it's just, man, we gotta start a fight over the internet. I mean, seriously, we gotta throw out verbal insults. But those are really what I thought on the fan bases themselves. They're just taking shit out of proportion. And really, what I think Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3, it's really, I'm sure you heard this before, it's like comparing apples to oranges in a sense. In a sense, of course, you know. Because while they do share many similarities, they're both first-person shooter games about war, they are really different in their own regards, you know. While they are, like I said, first-person shooters and the whole objective is to kill shit on the screen, rake up points and stuff, the manner that Infinity Ward and DICE go about it is two totally different constructs. Because if you look at the gameplay, if you play more so the gameplay, I'd say you have to play for a minimum of a couple hours each, you will know that they are different. First off, you've got the Battlefield series, and the Battlefield series in general, I'm not really talking about Bad Company, but Battlefield in general is more about, it's more teamwork based, it's more about working with a squad to prevail, capturing objectives. It's huge open scale warfare with vehicles, you know, you've got helicopters, you've got jets, you've got sea warfare as well. It's just more so on the bigger picture, so more on bigger warfare. Whereas Call of Duty is more close-knit, it's more tight, it's more frantic, it's more hectic, it's more like in the moment, like, yeah, we gotta do this, oh, it's so fucking epic, you know. And it doesn't really rely on teamwork, because teamwork in a Call of Duty game, that's hilarious. But I'm not going to deny that that's its formula, you know. It's more about, you're more of a run and gun, you're a solo guy to rake up the most points, and that's really what it is in Call of Duty, more so about the points and just the kill streaks and the KD ratio, which has killed the game, but that's really what it was founded on. So really, that's why you can't compare them, because they are two totally different constructs. You can't take a Battlefield guy and put him in Call of Duty. You can't take a Call of Duty guy and put him in Battlefield, because they're two totally separate environments. I mean, you see a lot of Call of Duty guys who are jumping on the Battlefield 3 ship because, they just want to be cool or whatever. But I think they're going to jump back to the Modern Warfare 3 because they're going to go into Battlefield and they're not going to like it because that's not Call of Duty. Battlefield is not meant to be Call of Duty. Call of Duty is meant to be Call of Duty, Battlefield is meant to be Battlefield. It's like, why can't they coexist? So that's why I think people shouldn't compare them, because they're just different types of first-person shooters, no matter how much you want to throw it out there that, oh, Battlefield's better because of this, Call of Duty's better because of that. It's kind of pointless if you ask me. Now, I know people are going to say that, oh, Neo, you've compared the games before, like, you're a hypocrite because you say Battlefield 3 is going to be better. Yes, I have compared the games. I'd be a fool to say that I haven't, because it's recorded on the blog TV. I have said it. But when I compare the games, I'm not comparing them more so on gameplay styles, like team deathmatch, oh, you got objective-based stuff. I'm comparing more on the presentation value, how much more effort is being put into the game between the two developers. And I have to admit, I think DICE is going more all-out than Infinity Ward, with Sledgehammer and Raven Software are doing for their game. I just think they are, because when you look... Somebody's calling my phone. Hold on a second. Don't you just hate it when fucking somebody calls the phone and they don't even talk? I mean, it's just ratchet. So where were we again? Something about love, TLC, production value. Yeah. I just personally, in my own belief, I think that DICE is putting a lot more work into Battlefield 3 as opposed to Infinity Ward and the rest of them guys are doing in Modern Warfare 3, because just look at the facts. Look how much time and effort DICE puts into a game as opposed to Call of Duty. Literally, which games play with more of the bugs, the glitches, and you can just obviously tell how much effort is being put into it. I mean, because you look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and honestly, what does it look like to you? The same thing as Modern Warfare 2. What? We got the fucking changes that were obviously going to be in the game. We got obvious things that are in the game, like confirmed guns, blah, 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 blah. We have all the same kill streaks. We got all that same stuff. That stuff is expected for you to have in the game. All these fixes, those are supposed to be patches in Modern Warfare 2. This is expected stuff. While Battlefield 3, it's a sequel to Battlefield 2. It's not just a sequel to a game that was made 18 months ago. You know, as much as people like to say, oh, this is Bad Company 3, when you actually play the game, because I've played the beta on PC, I've played Caspian Border, and that is the Battlefield experience. You know, this isn't Bad Company 3. I think Operation Metro was a poor map choice for them to show off, but if you actually play the other maps, like Caspian Border, you'll realize that this is a Battlefield, true Battlefield experience, a number title Battlefield. And that's all I want to say on the war between Modern Warfare and Battlefield 3. Really, it's kind of foolish to compare them based off of gameplay alone, because really, they can exist together. I mean, I know people who play Battlefield and Call of Duty. Hell, my brother's getting Modern Warfare 3 on the PS3, so I'm obviously going to play the campaign. I'll try out the multiplayer. You know, I'm not going to buy it myself because I don't think it's going to be worth it, but since someone else in my family is buying it, that's great, and I'm buying Battlefield 3, so... hey, it all works out for me, I guess. And I don't think this should take too much priority in your lives, people. Because if you guys are starting fucking wars over video games, that's pretty fucking sad, even if it's a joke. Yeah, real talk. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm GS signing out, and like always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.